Welcome to your mat. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jenny. If you've never been here before, I'm psyched to have you. And if you are always here, I'm beyond excited to have you. Okay, so I have a gift for you today that I want to give you before we start yogaing together. Below this video, you're going to find a link to discover your 4 unique yoga codes. These are the 4 pillars that everybody has that are completely unique to you, that will align you with everything that's going to bring you success, fulfillment, and happiness. This is not like woo-woo hippy-dippy stuff, okay? This is like good living. It's like good business living at its best. And there's an exercise that I would love to gift you with that's going to help you discover your 4 codes. So if you're feeling disconnected from yourself and from your body, if you're feeling like there's a lack of meaningful connection in your life, I know that's happening a lot now, a lack of fun and joy in your everyday life, and if you're feeling just like weighted down by stress and anxiety and all the stuff you think you should be doing, this is for you, okay? So what I want you to do is before you start yoga, go below the video, click the link, take class, and then I'm gonna be waiting for you in your inbox when we're done, and we'll do this exercise together. Okay, click the link, do a little yoga, and I'll meet you on the other side in your inbox. I'll see you there. Hello, darling. Welcome back to your mat. Before we get started today, I want you to grab a pillow or something. I'm going to use these 2 meditation pillows that I have here. So it doesn't have to be meditation pillow. It's not the equipment. I just want something that at the end of the class, you're going to be able to lay on that would go about the length of your, like the bottom of your lower back to maybe right between your shoulder blades would be perfect, or all the way to your head would be even better, so that your head doesn't drop back. So maybe a couple of pillows, but go ahead and grab that and then come back to me. Okay, so just push pause and come back to me. And if you don't feel like it, then don't do it. It's not gonna ruin your whole experience, okay? No big deal. Okay, once you got your stuff, come back and start at the back of your mat with your feet hips width distance apart, eyes closed. And I want you to settle in. I'm going to say what I always say is just give yourself permission to be here right now. And I just want you to know that, most of what I'm talking you through in these classes, it's me talking myself through. And so much of the things that I say are the things that I'm using and that apply most in the moment. And especially when I first step onto my mat, because we can feel like life is just so hectic and it took us so much time to get this little time carved out, and maybe it can feel rushed, or we come in with a bit of anxiety. And so the first step is to just let that go a little bit. So you're here. Allow yourself to be here, because there's no point in rolling through the whole thing if you're not going to listen and pay attention, and allow yourself to be here. Feel yourself really rooting down through your feet. Maybe pick up all 10 toes, spread them wide, and put them back down. And then I want you to keep your eyes closed. Just sweep the arms up above your head. Take your right hand to your left wrist and slowly start to dip your body over towards the right. And you can gently open the eyes once you get there. Good, come right back up to the center, flip the grip on the hands, take it right over to the other side. Take it right back up to the center, hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Inhale, open up the chest, take a little mini back bend. Good, and then I want you to release the grip, and you're gonna do basically the opposite of what I always tell you not to. You're gonna round your spine. You're gonna hunch over, and you're gonna pull your belly in and bend your knees and start to roll down front side. Uber slow, all the way down until maybe your hands touch the ground, and then you can go ahead, grab opposite elbows and sway side to side. And I would go ahead and open up those feet maybe slightly wider here. Great opportunity to let the head hang heavy. And I want you to make sure you're breathing only by your nose, but nothing fancy is happening. You're breathing totally normal, totally natural, just in and out by the nose. Good. Release the arms down to the mat. And then just like you came down, you're going to go back up. So bend the knees,
Tuck the tummy in and roll up really slow. So like the slowest one to the top is the winner. All the way up, all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. Let your palms come forward. Stand nice and tall. And again, allow yourself to be right here. Inhale, sweep the arms up and over the head. Take the right hand to the left wrist, upper body to the right, hips to the left. Maybe the feet are a little wider than first set. That's okay. Chin up, chest up. Right back through the center. Flip the grip on the hands. Head over to the other side. Sway those hips. Right back to the center. Take the hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Inhale, open things up for me. Maybe a little deeper than you did first time. And this time we're going to keep the bind as we bend the knees and forward fold. Come on down. Keep your palms separated, even if you can bring them together, and just give yourself a little wiggle room there. Excellent. Release the arms, wrap them behind your legs, and give yourself a little hug. See if you can grab opposite elbows. You may need to close the feet a little bit. That's okay. If you can straighten the legs, wonderful. But don't stress out about that, please. Again, let your head hang like a heavy little coconut. Release your stress from your neck and your face. And then hands down to the mat. I want you to slowly crawl it out to a plank position. Set yourself up in a nice, beautiful plank. Spread the fingers out wide. Actively push the mat away. Hold for 5. Reach from the crown of the head to the heels of your feet. Tighten the tummy. Probably lower the hips a little. 2. Easy peasy. Drop your knees. We do this all the time. Bend your elbows and melt into a soft cobra. I want this first one to be really nice and easy and open. This is so important for us, you guys. We spend all day bending over our phones, our computers. We want to take it this way. We want to open the front side body. We want to compress a little through the spine. Good. Now, push it back to child's pose. However way feels good to you. Drop the hips back to the heels. Reach the arms forward. Really stretch through the arms here for me. So don't get lazy. Don't let them drop. Reach through all 10 fingers. And then slowly make your way forward to all fours into down dog. Lift the hips. Pedal out the feet a little bit. Just like we were in plank pose. I was going to say child's pose. I want you to push the mat away. So really finding that strength through that base, those hands, but not letting all the weight dump into the hands. So as you drop one heel down at a time, can you sink a little weight back into that heel? So take like a mini pause, sink some weight back, and then do it to the other side. And that's exactly how you want to feel when you take the full expression, when you got both heels down. Even if they don't touch the floor, you want to feel like you can move the weight back a little. Good. Start to pedal your feet up towards the top of the mat, bringing everything up to the top. Toes and heels are going to touch. You're going to inhale to lengthen, and exhale, nice deep forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. And then exhale, forward fold right back down over those legs. Let it go. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Step it into plank pose. Take a pause. Again, just setting yourself up with that strength. And then find an inhale. And as you exhale, you're coming all the way down to your belly, but slowly. Untuck the toes. Inhale to a little baby cobra. Exhale, forehead to the mat. Inhale to plank. And exhale to down dog. And see if you can do that now. So again, maybe the heels don't touch the mat, but can you move a little more weight back there? And use the whole hand. Don't just push into the heel of the hand. Use the fingertips. Excellent. Take an inhale, lift the right leg nice and high. Bend your knee and open up your hip. I want you to take a little peek under your left armpit. Look for that right foot. Don't worry if you can't see it. Breathe. And here's a great place too. Can you practice pushing into that left heel just a little bit? Excellent. Now slowly with your abdominal muscles, pull that right knee towards your right elbow and hold it for 3, 2. Step your right foot outside your right hand and lift your left arm to the sky. Open up. Sink the hips a little lower. Perfect. Now bring both hands to the mat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga or to the belly. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Push the mat away, and then inhale, left leg lifts. Bend the knee and open the hip. Take a peek under that right armpit. See if you can see the foot. And then again, can you push a little deeper into that right heel? Can you feel how that feels? Keep pressing the mat away. Breathe easy. And again, with control, start to draw that left knee towards that left elbow, shifting the shoulders forward over the wrists, and then stepping that left foot outside the left hand, left arm to the sky, a whole lot of lefts. Sink the hips down a little more. Come into plank, left hand to the mat. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga to the belly. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Excellent. Take a peek between the hands. Hop or step your feet to the top of the mat. Toes and heels touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. Find a pistol grip. We got a half moon coming. Stretch up through the crown of your head. And then upper body to the right and hips to the left. We have one set. Take it nice and deep. You did a couple of these to warm yourself up in the beginning, so let's go for it. Palms together, arms back with the ears, chin and chest up, weight in the heels, legs are strong, booties are strong. Change, back up to the top. Inhale, lengthen, upper body to the left, hips over towards the right. The most important thing, the biggest mistake I should say I see people make is tuck the chin and look at the floor. Look straight ahead. It's going to help you keep a lift in the chest. It's going to help you find more space to the right side of the body. Come down for 3, 2, and 1. Back up to the top. Prayer the hands, bring them to your heart center. Open your feet about hips width distance. Back bends are about your base. So create a strong base by really squeezing the butt and the weight in the heels. Lift your chest, look up, and start to bend your spine backwards. Now what tends to happen is as you go back, the weight rocks to the front of the feet. So shift it into the heels. Lift up the chest. Bend over a giant imaginary beach ball behind you. For 3, 2, and 1. Up to the top. Belly in, forward fold. Come on down. Hands on the mat. Give me a little shake, a little shimmy, a little cha-cha-cha. Yep. Now with your feet hips width distance, hook your big toes, middle and index fingers. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, forward fold, bring it on down. So, a little more intense. Weight is in the front of your feet. I always like to think like a piece of paper could slide under my heel if I wanted it to. And then if you got your legs straight, I want you to lift up on the quads. And you should see it. If you look at your kneecaps should lift slightly and you can see the quadricep muscle. That's going to send a signal to open the hamstring and you're going to find you can get a hell of a lot deeper. Belly to thighs, chest to knees. Let's fit the face right between the shins. And change. Inhale, lengthen. Take a vinyasa. Plug the hands. Hop or step back. Roll through your chaturanga. Inhale your way through up dog cobra. And remember, use your core to lift your hips to take yourself into down dog. So you're never just flopping and flailing around. There's always control there. Go ahead and press the mat away. Take an inhale, lift the right leg nice and high. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Take a little pause there. Step the right foot forward, drop the back knee, and inhale to a low lunge. Bring it on up. Good. In one move, I want you to bring your hands down, straighten your front leg, lift your back leg, wide-legged pyramid pose. Breathe. Now we're going to go to a high lunge, and I'd love you to do it in one move. So again, start to bend the front knee, sweep the arms forward, bellies in, everything up to the high lunge. Hold for 3, for 2. Frame the front foot, step the right foot back to plank, roll down through that vinyasa, again with control, keeping the chest forward on the chaturanga. Bringing it into down dog, setting it up for a nice strong down dog, pushing the floor away. Inhaling, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Take a pause because you are strong. Step the left foot forward, drop the back knee, and sweep those arms forward and up. Sink the hips nice and low. And again, we're coming into wide-legged pyramid. I want you to do it in one shot. So take an inhale, Exhale, lift the back leg, straighten the front leg, frame the front foot. Breathe. Coming into high lunge, start to bend the front knee. Look forward, reach forward, belly in, all the way up to the top. Hold it for 3. For 2. Let's end it, baby. Frame the front foot. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Give me a full round of breath here. In by the nose. Out by the nose. Take a peek forward, hop or step the feet to the top of the mat. Toes and heels will touch. Inhale, lengthen the spine, and then exhale, nice deep fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come up as tall as you can possibly get. Reach your arms up high, and then sit into chair pose nice and low. I want you to look down. Make sure your big toes are hugging towards one another. Your ankles are glued together. Your knees are together. Your belly is in. Lengthen your spine a little bit more. Breathe here for 3. For 2. Now you're going to come to the top of the toes and reach the arms back in one move. So inhale. Come up onto the tippy toes. Reach the arms back. Lower the chest. Lower the thighs. Hold. For 3. For 2. Come all the way up to stand on 1. Start with the hands. Reach the arms forward and up. Push from the balls of your feet as you come all the way up to stand. You might get a little wobbly like me. As high as you can on your tippy toes. Tall, 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 tall. Keep the arms where they are. Just settle the heels down on the mat. Bring the right arm under the left and eagle the arms. Elbows down, belly in. Sit down low. Right leg up and over left leg. Hook the foot. Good. Squeeze the legs nice and strong for me. Sit down a little lower. Breathe easy. Excellent. Now keep the arms, untwist the legs. Warrior 3. Everything parallel to the floor. As soon as you got your body parallel to the floor, release the arms, reach them out to the sides, and then place your hands on your hips. Keep your 2 hips level as you come to stand and draw your right knee forward and up. Take your right middle and index finger, hook your right big toe. Start with your belly, guys. Pull the tummy in tight, strengthen the standing leg, and then straighten the right leg. Now, I would love for you to have your leg just about parallel to the floor. Higher is also great, but not lower. So you're never down here like this, okay? You're either parallel or higher. Keep the hips level. And then really, really, really nice and easy, release the toe, the big toe, and place your hand on your hip. Point your toes. Keep your leg there. Hold it higher for 3. For 2. You're going to take this to a high lunge. Bend the right knee, bend the left knee. Start to come back through warrior 3, stepping it all the way back like you meet it into a high lunge, taking an inhale, and then exhaling and ending it, framing the front foot. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. That was fabulous. Let's tackle the other side. Take a peek forward, hop or step your feet to the top of the mat, toes and heels touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. Really reach. And then left arm under the right. Eagle those arms. Pull the elbows down, belly's in. Left leg up and over. Sit down low. Left leg up and over right leg. Good. So again, let's get really low. Let's compress the legs. Let's keep the weight in the right heel. Eyes on the prize. Whatever the prize may be. Good. Keep the arms. Untwist the legs. Come into warrior 3. And again, do it like you mean it. So you're kind of floating there. As soon as you get your body parallel to the floor, release the arms back. Kind of little airplane mode here. Place your hands on your hips. Draw your left leg forward and up until your thigh is parallel to the floor. Stand up tall, get your hips level. Feel me pulling your head up to the ceiling. Take your left middle and index, hook your left big toe. And with all that strength and support, send the left leg forward. This is one of the most common postures that I see people really fight in. So if you're feeling yourself doing that, I want you to loosen the grip a little bit. And I mean the mental grip. Soften the exhale. Relax your face. Now with total control, release the big toe, both hands to hips. Keep the left leg there for 3. For 2, you're going to start to float back into that high lunge. Just bend both knees a little bit. Float that left leg back. Reach the arms up. High lunge. There you are. Hold it. Breathe. And end it, baby. Frame the front foot. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale through up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in and out by the nose. Reset that whole thing. Absolutely fantastic. Take a peek forward. Hop or step the feet to the top of the mat. Toes and heels touch. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep those arms out and up. Come all the way up to the top. Reach the arms up and let's tackle bow pose. So right hand, watch me if you're new. Bring the right hand down. See exactly how my palm is. Hook the inside of the ankle, just like that. Bring your knees together. Standing legs strong. Take a nice big deep breath. Power up. And let's go. Kick that foot back into that hand. Reach the left arm forward. Point your back toes. Really point the toes. Imagine the back toe touching, the top of the foot touching the back wall, the toes touching the ceiling. Reach the left arm forward more. Bring the body down more. Hold for 3. Breathe easy for 2. Come out kicking and reaching so that you maintain the balance. Feet together, arms down by your side. Inhale the arms up. Let's do the other side again. Check me out if you're unsure. Left hand comes down. The palm is facing out. Make sure you do not turn the wrist. Hook the foot from the inside. Start with your knees together so your hips are level. Take a nice big deep breath. Power up. Let's go. Kick it. You got to kick, okay? If you got a loosey-goosey leg behind you, this posture is going to be really hard. And it's hard. It is a hard posture, but you're going to make it harder. You got to find the balance first, right? So kick and reach equally. Find your center. Find the back bend. Find the spine twist, and then come down. So the belly is parallel to the floor, but the chest is up. Keep going. Point the back toes. 3, 2, 1. Slowly come out. Feet together, arms down by your side. And then big inhale, arms over the head. Open your mouth. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Take the vinyasa. Plug the hands. Hop or step back. Lower through slow. Inhale through up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Step it forward and rise to high lunge. Nice and strong. Perfect. Prayer the hands and bring them right into the heart center. Hinge forward about 45 degrees and take it into warrior 3. Float the back leg up. Your whole body's parallel to the floor, and I really want you to focus on the form of the torso. Your hips are level, and I don't want you to feel yourself sinking into the right leg. I want you to lift up and float right above that femur bone. Now, with all the control that you came in, you come out. Float it back slowly, arms up, high lunge. And then frame the front foot and end it right there. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Right away, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Step it forward, high lunge. Rising all the way up. As soon as you get up there, prayering the hands, bringing them to the heart center. Belly in, hinge forward 45 degrees. Weight in the front leg, command the back leg up. Boom, there you go. And again, the tendency is for the right hip to lift. So just make sure you got that right hip parallel to the floor. You can point your back toes or flex your foot, that's up to you. Float above that left femur and float it back to high lunge, stepping it back, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, end it. Frame the front foot. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Excellent. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Step the right foot forward, warrior two, rise. Again, move with those smooth transitions. Heels lined up, back foot turned in slightly. Gaze over the front fingertips. Set yourself up with a beautiful warrior two. Head is directly over the tail. You're using both your legs. You're not just leaning on the front leg. And now flip the palms, Bikram triangle. Right elbow in front of the right knee. Reach down as you reach up. Feel like I was at your house pulling your top hand up while you tried to reach and touch the floor, but you can't quite reach it. Hold it, freeze it, change it. I want you to cartwheel the arms all the way around and take this to a simple twist. Lift your back heel. Look at my back heel, it's lifted. Right arm up, left hand down. Good. Frame the front foot. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. You got this. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Step it forward, warrior two. Cartwheel those arms up. Again, take a peek. Heels lined up, back foot turned in slightly. Try your best to get this front thigh parallel to the floor, but if you're not using the back leg enough, it's gonna feel hard. So give me those two legs. Arms sharp. Head over tail. Flip the palms, Bikram triangle. Left elbow in front of the left knee, but remember, you're not gonna touch the floor. Look up, and there I am once again, pulling that top arm up as you try to reach and touch the floor, but you don't quite make it. Keep the back leg strong. And just like you windmill those arms to come in, we're coming out. So just slowly start to sweep the right arm forward and around. Right hand down, left hand up, simple twist. Make sure you lift the back heel, otherwise it's gonna feel really weird. Not that it doesn't feel weird enough. And end it, frame the front foot. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose. Step the right foot forward, straighten the right leg right away, and pivot everything towards the left for separate leg stretch. So I want your heels lined up, pigeon toe the feet slightly, hook your big toes, middle and index. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, forward fold. Try your very best to get that hairline to touch the floor right between your feet. And I think more important than anything else is that you maintain the ability to keep trying, even if you've never done it, even if it feels like the floor keeps getting farther away. I want you to keep at it for 3, for 2, release on one, lengthen the spine, coming out like you came in. Start to pivot everything forward. You're in kind of wide pyramid, and then bend the front knee, plant the hands, step back plank. Inhale at plank, exhale to chaturanga. Inhale up dog cobra, and exhale down dog. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, draw the knee towards the nose, step the left foot forward, immediately straighten that left leg, wide-legged pyramid. Pivot everything towards the right, line up the heels, pigeon toe the feet. Second set, take it deeper, hook the heels if you can. And once you hook the heels, I want you to make sure when you start to pull that your elbows touch your shins, okay? So really draw them in, even your forearms are touching your shins. And if that's totally, if you're really still far away from touching the forehead, sometimes the grip with the big toe is a bigger way to go, is an easier way to go. 3, 2, 1, slowly release it, lengthen the spine, coming out like you came in. Pivot everything forward into that wide-legged pyramid. Rebend that front knee, step it back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale up, dog cobra, and exhale, down dog. We are getting there, my friends. Stay with me. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, draw knee towards the nose. Coming into pyramid, step the right foot forward and immediately shorten the stance. Now inhale, lengthen the spine, square the hips, and exhale, forward fold over that front leg. Hold it here. Root down through the feet. Lift up through the inner thighs, the pelvic floor. Good. Now just a little different. I want you to inhale, lengthen, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot. Exhale, forward fold, and let that go. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way out and up, come up to the top. Exhale, forward fold, back down over those legs. Take the vinyasa. Inhale, lengthen. Plug the hands, hop or step back. Roll through it. Inhale through up dog cobra. And exhale, you're in down dog. Right away, left leg lifts. Draw the knee towards the nose, step the left foot forward, set up pyramid on this side, so shorten the stance. You want about 2 or 3 feet between your heels. Inhale, lengthen that spine, and exhale, fold, baby, fold. The tendency is for your left hip, your front hip to drop. So if you shift just a little bit weight forward, that will usually help to level out the hips. Hold for 3. Hold for 2. On 1, inhale, lengthen, step the back foot forward to meet the front foot. Exhale, forward fold, and let that go. Inhale, sweep the arms out and up, come all the way up to the top. Prayer the hands to the heart center. Release your hands down by your side. Hold perfectly still and let it go. Okay. We're going to do a fun little tree pose variation. What I want you to do is shift the weight to your left leg, and then with the help of the right hand, bring the right foot nice and high up on the left thigh. Now, if you can't get it, I don't want it resting on the inside of the knee, so please just be careful that you're not here. You're either above or below the knee. Calf is fine. Good. I want you to inhale, bring the arms up and over your head once you get there. Let your right hand fall, palm up, and rest it on your right knee. And now with that left arm reaching high, take a little bend to the right side. And it can be minor, okay? I want you to focus your gaze on one spot. Stay strong through the standing leg. Good. Come out the way you came in. So start to reach the right arm up as you straighten out the spine. Release the right foot down, arms down by your side. Hold perfectly still. Shift the weight to the right leg, lift the left foot, and let's put it again. Inner right thigh or the inside of the calf, eyes on one spot. Find your balance. Hips are level. Inhale the arms up. The left hand is going to come down, palm up, resting on that left thigh. As you reach over towards the left, breathe. Find a little space through the right side body. Stay strong through the standing leg. Breathe easy, keep the chin up. Good, and then coming out the way you came in, start to reach the left arm up as you straighten out the torso. Release the left leg down. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, forward fold down over those legs, let it go. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, plank pose. Step it back. Hold your plank. Breathe here with me for the count of 5. Really press the mat away for me. 4, excellent. Fire up the core. 3, 2, I want you to slowly lower down to your belly as slowly as you possibly can. Nice and easy, beautiful. And then take a Sphinx pose, which means you're just going to shift your forearms forward so that your elbows are right under your shoulders, your palms are flat to the mat, and then pull the mat towards you as you send the chest forward. So we did a ton of vinyasas today. I tried to put one in between each posture. And so this is just a nicer way, a more friendly way, a softer way to open the front side body as we start to kind of wind down. Good. Keep this shape. Bend your right knee. Reach your right hand back and hook the outside of your right ankle. And then flex the right foot and kick that ankle into the hand. You're not lifting your right thigh, okay? Your thigh never leaves the floor. Open up that whole chest. Let the right shoulder pull back. Think of your hand as like a hook. You're hooked onto the ankle and you're just letting everything go. Perfect. Slowly release. Right forearm to the mat. Bend the left knee. Left arm reaches back, hooks the outside of the ankle. Flex the left foot and let's go. Kick. So you want to kick so much that you feel like you're peeling off that right hand, right? Your right arm. You're not sinking down into it.
Remember that the thigh is on the floor. Breath is nice and easy. And then slowly release the whole thing back into Sphinx pose. Perfect. Move the elbows out from underneath you. Hands under the shoulders, tuck the toes. Inhale, plank pose. And then drop the knees down to the mat and stand up on the knees for a nice deep camel pose. We're going to do one set, keeping the theme of the class, but we're going to hold it just a little bit. So hands on hips, knees, hips width distance apart. Push your hips forward, squeeze your glutes. Right hand down to right heel, and if you can do it, left hand down to left heel. Now, if you can't reach your heels, you keep your hands on your hips and you do everything else the same, okay? Everybody push your hips forward, lift your chest up, relax your head all the way back, and hold for 5. You're not sinking back, you're pushing forward. 3, 2, 1. Hands at a time on each hip, come up, sit back on your heels, take a nice big deep breath in and out by the nose. Let that go. Spectacular. I want you to take your feet out from underneath you and let your legs go out in front of you, nice and long. Scoot your buns back just a little bit for me. And now we're going to round forward so that you get the opportunity to open the back side of the spine. I want you to start with your hands right next to your knees. Pull your bellies in. Keep your legs straight, but you don't need to have too much strength in them. I just want you to tuck your chin to your chest and kind of round forward. So you might not come down very much. And what will happen is the further you come down, you'll crawl your fingers forward. Maybe eventually your forearms come down to the ground. But what's really important is you feeling like you're opening the back side of the spine right from the base of the nape of the neck all the way to the tailbone. So again, your chin is to your chest so that you include your neck in this beautiful stretch. Perfect. And now I want you to slowly unwind just like you came in. Nice long spine now. Hook your big toes, middle and index fingers. Take an inhale. And as you exhale, come down leading with your belly button. Think I want my belly button to touch my mid-thigh, chest to my knees, and eventually forehead to my toes. Tuck the chin just enough that the neck is long. Hold for 3, for 2, and then slowly, slowly release on 1. Yes. Okay, I want you to keep your left leg long, bend your right knee up and into your chest, and think about your right heel coming as close to your buns as you can, and then you're going to take your left arm, wrap it around that right leg, and give yourself a nice twist. So right hand comes behind you, and you're kind of pulling, if you will, with your left forearm to create a little traction there. Hold it for 3, for 2, and then slowly release it. We're going to just go right to the other side. So right leg long, left foot draw it in, like you're going to hug the knee to the chest. Heel is real close to the booty. Left hand can be behind you, but I find it easier to wrap the right arm first. So give yourself this big hug, and then left hand down and start to twist. And the left arm should be pretty loose, okay? Because if it's straight, you're going to get in your own way. So a little loosey-goosey arm is fine. You want your buns flat on the floor. You are not leaning to the right. Make sure your left hip stays down. Twist a little bit more for 3, for 2, and for 1. Slowly release that twist. Let that left leg go nice and long. And then what I want you to do is start getting yourself ready with these pillows. So move yourself, maybe your butt to mid-mat. Grab whatever you're going to grab and line up the pillow so it's right behind your tush. Make yourself a nice spot there. And then you're going to draw the soles of your feet together. And you're going to move your feet. I don't want a big diamond, and I don't want your feet too close to the good stuff. I want you somewhere in the middle, okay? And you're just going to slowly forward fold. So sit up nice and tall. I kind of hug the ankles and pull yourself forward really gently. If your knees are up here, that's okay. You can even use the elbows to start to get yourself down there a little lower. And start to forward fold, but more with a straight spine. If you want, you can move your hands forward, forearms to the mat. Breathe here for 5, 4,
3, 2, and 1. Just slowly walking yourself out. Good. And you're going to draw your knees in towards one another, feet about hips width distance. Go ahead and lie yourself all the way back on those pillows. Get yourself so you feel like your heart is nice and elevated. Now, you can stay here with the knees bent and even bring your knees together. If you can, extend your legs long, arms by your side, palms face up. And I want you to close your eyes. Take a couple really big deep breaths. Let it out by the mouth. Do it a couple times, each time allowing yourself to surrender down just a bit more through the exhale. Good. So we got the heart a little higher. And I want you to bring your awareness right to that heart center, that highest point, that highest vibration. Can you tap into that vibration? And I want you to hold that energy in your awareness and slowly start to visualize someone that you love. Someone that you're really comfortable with, that feels easy to be with. And keeping your eyes closed, you can even silently say their name to really bring their presence forward. And I want you to keep that vision of that person. It can also be a pet. As you silently say, "May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved." And I want you to feel how that vibration at that heart center starts to expand ever so slightly, like it's swelling. Keeping the vision of this person or pet in your mind's eye. Do it again. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. And feel how that energy swells all the way into the shoulders and the hips, really filling out the whole torso. Like a big bubble lifting right out of the center of your chest. May you be well. May you be happy. May you be peaceful. May you be loved. I want you to stay with that vibration, that swelling of love and gratitude for as long as you can, allowing it to expand out beyond the borders of your skin, maybe filling the whole room, wherever it feels comfortable. Take your time. Namaste.